What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Florida versus Virginia college basketball game going down on Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there already, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We got the Virginia Cavaliers headed down to Gainesville to play the Florida Gators, and man, let's break this thing down. This should be a good one, though. This should be a good one. Starting with Virginia, 5-2 record, 2-5 ATS, though, have struggled to cover spreads all season long, averaging 62.1 points per game, giving up 58.7 points per game. Their leading scorer is Isaac McKinley, averaging 13.3 points per game. Look, I covered a Virginia game. It was, I think it was like last week or something, and I mentioned that this team's definitely missing Tony Bennett. They don't look like the same team. They have the same play style, good defense, slow things down, just low scoring, grinded out games. That's how Virginia basketball plays basketball, and that's what they've been doing, but it really hasn't looked too pretty. So looking at their schedule, they've really only played, I would say, 3 competent opponents. The rest of their schedule's been pretty damn easy. Starting with St. John's, they lost that game by 25 points. Is that 25? Yeah, 55-80. They were 10.5-point dogs in that one. Then they played Tennessee, lost that game by 22. They're 12.5-point dogs in that one. I will say Tennessee is one of the best teams in the country. That team is disgusting. And then they did pick up a nice win against Villanova. They were 4-point dogs in that one, got a 10-point win. But that Villanova team isn't the Villanova team when back a few years ago. It's definitely not as great as a team. And then other than that, it's been some pretty easy opponents. And like I said before, same play style. They're just these crappy schools really can't keep up and score with the defense Virginia has. But like I said, what's been concerning so far has been when they've played solid teams. They just really haven't looked that great and kind of got blown out, especially in the Tennessee and St. John's game. And now they got a really tough opponent in Florida. Let me tell you what, man, as a Florida State Seminoles fan, it hurts for me to talk so great about the Florida Gators, but I honestly love this basketball team. This team is extremely good. They're not only winning games, they're covering spreads as well. Coming in with the 8-0 record, 5-3 ATS, averaging 86.5 points per game, giving up 64.5 points per game. And Walter Clayton Jr. is their leading scorer, averaging 17.4. And yeah, I mean, this team has a flawless record so far. I will say it's been a pretty easy record so far. Or easy schedule so far. They did go into FSU, won that game by 13 points. They're 5.5-point favorites in that one. They played Wake Forest, this Wake Forest team is pretty solid this season. They won that game by 17 points. They were 7.5-point favorites in that one. And then they're coming off a game against Wichita State. Won that one 88-51. So they really haven't played like a blue blood program yet. But, I mean, Wake Forest, Wichita State, and Florida State are all competent teams. And they passed the test with flying colors. So, yeah, man, with this pick, let's get right into it. Virginia's getting 16.5 points. That's a ton of points, guys. I want to take this Florida team. I love this Florida team. I don't really like how Virginia's looked this season. But in this spot, getting 16.5 points, I'm going to have to roll with the Virginia Cavaliers. I think they do enough on defense to hold Florida to an amount of points where they could keep it within this number. I think they probably lose by 13 or 14 points. So, yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't think Virginia wins this game. I don't think it's even that close. But I'm going to take a team like Virginia who slows things down, plays good defense, and you're giving me 16.5 points. I can't pass up on it. So give me Virginia in this spot. I appreciate you guys watching this. Click that subscribe button. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. And if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. I'll catch you on the next one.